Hey everyone, it's Rick here from Team Destiny. Welcome to the Inside. Welcome to our training website. And we promise you that if you listen carefully to this information and you apply this information and take action by executing this into your business and into your life, that you can truly take your life to the next level. You can truly define your own destiny. So let's get started right away. And we go right into the big secret. We promised you the big secret. There's information that 95% of all ACN reps are not sharing with their business partners and with their prospects. And this information is that 95%, over 90% of people fail in ACN. So we're not telling this because we're trying to scare you off or trying to discourage you. It's just really important information that you need to know and you need to recognize in order for you to overcome this and become in the other 5%. And we are dedicated to our team members to guide them, support them, and coach them to be in that other 5%. Because a lot of the reasons people fail are related to mindset and lack of mentorship. And really, let's get into that. That's the big question people ask: is why do 95% of people fail in ACN? Well, first of all, it's not only ACN. It's all business. It's whether it's traditional business or other multi-level marketing. Entrepreneurs, there's only a select few that succeed because they have certain qualities, skills, and they have the mindset that will prevent them from never quitting. And but getting into specifically why, a big reason is the lack of mentorship and the lack of leadership. People don't know what to do, and they have no one to help them to figure out what to do. And then they lose confidence, they lose momentum, and then they quit. And at the end of the day, quitters obviously never succeed. So you need to have that mindset and that 100% belief in yourself, so that when you do have those down days, or that you don't quit, because quitting is not a solution. Obviously, you need to work hard. You need to sacrifice. This is not a get-rich-quick business. There's no such thing as a get-rich-quick business. You need to run to your fears and always take action. It's when people have fear that they often fail and often quit. But by running towards those fears, you can conquer those fears. And again, you have to have a no quit, never quit attitude if you want to be in that top 5%. And how do you do it? You need good coaching. You need to have a mentor who can really support you and train you and provide you all of the tools and the information to succeed. And we're so honored to guide and coach our people and provide unbelievable, really, mindset and leadership training that allows them to really handle the ups and downs of being an entrepreneur. The ACN system is absolutely phenomenal. It's a simple system that is really foolproof if you follow it. The challenge is that people don't follow it. But if you're coachable, and if you're a sponge to the information that your coach and your mentors provide you, and you follow the system, then success is definitely achievable. And we're so excited about the other marketing, branding, and lead generation information we're going to provide you. And that's really the next video. We'll get to that immediately following this video. There's a whole video on the execution and how we can help you brand yourself and generate leads into your ACN business. But first, who are we? Who's your team? And we like to, the big question people often ask is, will I have the support and the leadership? Will people who have already been successful and people who have made money be there to help me market my business and help me make money? Will I be able to work with successful people? And the answer with our team is absolutely yes. We are so proud of the team that we have supporting us. And these are the people you see here are some of the senior level people that we work very closely with. And I wish I had time to tell you their stories, but bottom line is these people are servant leaders who have achieved huge success within this business and are now paying it forward to their team members, and we get to work with them on a regular basis. If you're a leader, if you're in that top 5%, these people want to work with you and really will provide you the stepping stones to get you to the top. And then we talk a little bit about some of our more high-profile partners, and we work very closely with Jeremy and Tracy Roenick. And if you aren't familiar with Jeremy Roenick, you're not a sports fan, obviously, but he is probably the most recognized sports figure in hockey in the United States. Definitely one of the best American hockey players ever to play the game. But it's more about his personality, his passion, his sense of humor, and he brings all of that to the ACN business. And it's so great to be able to have a person with this type of profile to say, I'm having an ACN presentation at my house, and Jeremy Roenick's going to be putting on the presentation. He travels all over North America and supports our team. We also have an amazing video phone technology where we can bring Jeremy Roenick into living rooms all across North America. And his wife is a fantastic leader who has amazing project management and organizational skills, and really does help to sort of keep our team organized and moving in the right direction. So thrilled to have people like Jeremy and Tracy Roenick on our team. Brian Savage, another high-profile partner. A quick personal story here. Brian is a childhood friend of mine. And Debbie Savage, his wife, is an amazing mother and supporter of his business as well. But Brian is the reason Team Destiny and my direct team got involved with ACN. He introduced this to me, and really, because he's a person that I trust, not because he played 12 years in the NHL and has an Olympic silver medal, and it's great to have that high-profile person on your team as well, but it's more because he's a person I know who has integrity. And when he first introduced me to this, I said, Brian, why are you doing this? I know you're a millionaire already. He said, I'm doing this because I get to help people. And I get to help my friends and family and other people I care about to create NHL-type salaries. And that really touched me because it made me really understand this is a business about serving people, about helping people, about really leaving your ego at the door and creating opportunities for other people that you care about and for other business partners. So Brian's an amazing leader who we're so lucky. I work with Brian almost on a daily basis, and if you join our team, you have full access to Brian Savage, Jeremy Roenick, all of these excellent high-profile people who are amazing leaders. And a little more closer to who we are, Team Destiny. These are my direct business partners. We have great complementary skills, and we're the people who are going to put together a complete marketing plan with you and for you to make sure that you succeed in this business, to help you generate leads, to help you follow the ACN system using both offline and online tools. And I wish I had more time to get into all three of these individuals, but bottom line, a great team that really cares about you and wants to support your success. I had to throw this in here. Here's the people I care about. I care about a lot of people, but this is my why. These are the people that inspire me every day to build this business. I have a beautiful wife and 3 amazing kids, and it's always a nice personal touch to show you, who I can come home to and who I work with every day, because this really is my inspiration. But moving on, what is our goal? Our goal is to inspire you to find your gifts and your inner voice, to help you grow in all areas of your life, your body, your mind, heart, and soul, to help you achieve financial freedom, to help you find balance and time freedom, and to guide you to help others achieve this and to duplicate this over and over and over and over. This really is about you. It's about serving you and helping you succeed, and that really is our goal. So let's get into ACN. Let's talk a little specifically about this company. There is a full ACN presentation. I'm not going to obviously provide that whole presentation right now. I'm just going to touch on the high-level points, really the unique selling proposition, the reason why we chose ACN, the reason why there's such an amazing team involved in ACN. Obviously, great people attract great opportunities, and great opportunities attract great people. So we're thrilled that we've attracted this amazing business. It's really the only business that we would consider looking at from a multi-level marketing perspective. First of all, because of the incredible history, credibility, and integrity of this company and their co-founders. It's almost 2 decades old. They're operating in 14 continents, 21 countries, and growing over $500 million in revenue and growing. They're a debt-free company endorsed by Donald Trump, the most recognized billionaire in the world. recently featured on the Celebrity Apprentice, and now again what has been announced it will be featured in the spring of 2011. So talk about timing. What an opportunity to be part of a business that's going to be featured for the second time on a prime time 2-hour television show in the spring of 2011. ACN is the largest direct seller of telecommunications and home essential services in the world. So let's talk about those essential services. Just look at these services. These are not lotions, potions, chocolate, nutrition supplements, toilet paper, soap that you have to ask your family to change their lifestyle and spend hundreds of dollars every month to support your business. We're offering services that are essential. People are using every day, and we're partnered with the leaders in the industry. The names that you see on the advertised and you see out there every day in all of these different product offerings. And we're working with the best of the best, the leaders of the industry, and we just help people redirect those services that they're already using and help them save money on those services in many cases, and help them. And what happens is we get a commission every time people pay their bills. So we switch these services one time and get paid a commission over and over and over again. What a beautiful way to create residual income. Just help people save money on services they're already using. Everybody is already in this industry on the expense side. This gives us an opportunity to be on the revenue side. Another reason why ACN, the timing has just never been more perfect. It is becoming a digital world, and along with that is digital video phone technology. ACN really is the leader in this technology and has created the only digital video phone network in the world. The numbers are staggering. There's less than a million of these phones in the world right now. It's projected that there will be over 250 million of these phones in the next 24 months. So you're just at the front of a curve here. What an amazing opportunity. Also, this is a huge industry already, but with deregulation, basically this industry becoming private in soon to be 80 countries, it's already in 20 some countries around the world, this industry, and it's a $1.7 trillion industry. It will become close to a $6 trillion industry in the next 2 to 3 years as more countries deregulate, which is a recent agreement with the World Trade Organization. The other thing is ACN's compensation plan is unbelievable. Again, I'm not going to get into specifics. I'm just going to tell you I've researched so many different compensation plans. I've compared ACN compensation plans to many of them out there. It's a phenomenal plan that allows you to create unlimited residual income. It really is the only plan I could find that when you get to a certain level, your compensation is unlimited. You can build a residual income that just never ends. And while you're building that income, they bonus you. And these are the bonuses that I'm experiencing right now. They're significant. On a monthly basis, you can create bonuses at the position I'm in, and I've only been in this business for about 3 months, I'm talking 4-figure bonuses, soon to be 5-figure bonuses in just a couple months. And I get those. These are available every month just by recruiting good people into your business and continuing to do that on a monthly basis. So not only do they create amazing residual income, but they bonus you every month for building that residual income. Just phenomenal. So what's next? I've given you the high-level points, but I'm really just getting started. And to see how we are taking things to the next level, you need to scroll down to the next video for the second training on this website. I'm going to show you all the marketing knowledge and all the advantages you have when it comes to making money and building a successful ACN business when you join our team. You're going to be blown a bit away by what I'm going to show you. You can obviously tell I'm very passionate, I'm very excited about this business, and imagine, on top of what you've already learned in this video, there's even more great information and more training we're going to provide you. What I'm going to show you is some of the most cutting-edge knowledge currently existing today, and it is responsible for enormous results and income. So you need to make sure you click the video below right now, because I'm literally going to walk you through the specific skill sets, the specific mechanics of you being able to create a 6 or even 7-figure income for yourself from home in the next 12 to 24 months. So thanks for your time, and we'll see you in the next video.